Well, Mahendra Singh Dhoni has retired from Test cricket and Virendra Sehwag is not in this World Cup either. And I do not have an update about Yuvraj Singh. But then thankfully I do not work for ESPN. I belong here at PowerDrift, where even we new guys get to try out some interesting machines. Apparently today's machine was 2014's most searched automotive commodity according to Google India. And that was the Honda Mobilio.
And in the true Indian fantasy, it aspires to be an all-rounder, a MPV with MPV dimensions, yet one which drives like a car.
The Honda Mobilio is the second generation of the MPV globally, which also explains why it does not try to be sub 4 meters. At 4.4 meters and a ground clearance of 185 millimeters, the Mobilio caters specifically to the people of India.
Cosmetically, if you look at this, apart from the front grille and the bumper, the Honda Mobilio looks exactly like the Brio or the Amaze, but here it looks as if it has a backpack. Honda has gone a little unconventional when it comes to the sides by introducing this little bumpy line that runs along to this window, which they also like to call it as the lightning strip. What this backpack houses is this third row, which can be accessed through this one-touch tumble option. But here, it is not as roomy as the Ivali or even the Xylo or even the trademark Innova, but can easily house young adults. Open the boot and the Mobilio offers you about 223 liters of space, which is almost 90 liters more than its closest rival, the Ertiga, and with the option of a rear folding third row, you can unlock a whole lot of Tyrannosaurus Rex space. But then that's what most all-round MPVs do. Explain what the Mobilio does differently. You need to be on the driver's seat.
What goes up must come down.
The Mobilio is available in 10 trim levels and a choice of 2 engines. It gets a 1.5 litre iVTEC petrol unit and a 1.5 litre iDTEC diesel mill. The petrol produces a creamy 117 bhp and 145 Newton meters of torque, whereas the diesel makes about 98 bhp and 200 Newton meters. The one that I'm driving though is the petrol, and despite its character of being a people mover, the Mobilio has the power and the handling that can be called above par for an MPV.
The revs start seeing high numbers instantly. The fun, however, will fade when you realize the top speed is limited to 140 kmph for the diesel and 150 kmph for the petrol. But then when you look behind, you realize this is a freaking MPV.
And MPVs are all about stupendous space. Now this rear seat here in the Mobilio, it's quite wide and comfortable, and you also have a roof-mounted AC blower. So even on long drives, your co-passengers are going to be happy. The large windows that extend all the way to the back also afford a really good view of the scenery flying past you. Now, if you're out for a camping trip, you might also want to use space afforded by the folded and tumbled seat as a temporary bed.
Well, it's all been fun and comfort, so far so good, but let's talk about the styling on the interiors. The dash here, it looks vintage, and the plastics here, it don't feel too rich either. The V and the RS variant get the touchscreen infotainment system, and it is not directly aligned in coordination with the driver. It is more aligned towards the co-driver's side. When it comes to the windows, it only gets a driver side one-touch down button, but it does not get a one-touch up button. The Mobilio is a new car, a new MPV in a country which has a liking towards all-rounders. It has its quirky niggles, and its closest competitor, the Maruti Suzuki Ertiga, tries to woo the audience with a 1.5 lakh cheaper price tag and a slightly better fit, if not the finish of the interior. Whereas the Mobilio tries to check more boxes when it comes to the space and the engine. That's it for now. Do type in your comments and do not forget to subscribe to PowerDrift. 3, 2, 1, action. Open the boot and the Mobilio offers you about 223 liters of space, which is 90 liters more than its closest rival, the Ertiga. And with the option of a rear folding seat, oh well, you can accommodate your sins.